Hi girl.
As for the cats, you see where we're heading.
There's hardly support. The truth of the matter is I was failing in school. 50k might feel like 500k for me at this particular time. Yeah. I love Nikki as at then. I'm not gonna call names because I'm trying to be very respectful.
Yeah. Somebody has told you, if you sleep with me, I will do this.
He didn't really.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Ceejay. If you are not new, hey babes, welcome back. Today we have a very special guest. I've been trying to get her to come on this channel, so if you see her outside and you've been wondering why Tovia has not come on my channel and we've been in Abuja together, scold her, she's the problem. Anywho's, we have a very special guest and she's a very important person. She is an artist, a boss lady, a queen, and more. So basically, before we get into this video, I want to say that this video is like a chit chat, gossip time type of video. It's nothing too serious. We're just going to talk about how we met, kind of, talk about her career, the music industry. You know why you clicked this video and you're going to get that answer. So we're getting into that. We're going to build the story so that we can catch up to where we are right now. Tovia is a bit distracted because she has a cat and the cat is still 3-4 weeks. How old? 4 weeks. So you know she's like a mother hen now. She's looking out for the cat. Should we bring her on set? Cuzzle. Who names their cat Cuzzle? Wait, is it baby Cuzzle? Like there's a baby powder that is like, okay, that's cousin.
I don't even know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I found it in the Barbie cartoon. Barbie's cat was called Cuzzle, so I liked it and I kept it when I got my first cat.
You even look like Cuzzle like this.
I named her Cuzzle, so Cuzzle for sure.
But it was inspired by Barbie.
Yeah, it was inspired by Barbie.
Okay, fine. When do you think I met you first?
In school, Unizik, Edinburgh State.
Yeah, but do you have like a particular year or a particular?
No.
Because I've tried to think like when we first met. I feel like I met you maybe first time at a show. Definitely a show.
And
I watched show. Maybe I can't name anyone now.
I feel like it's Campus Amebo. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Campus Amebo. I think that was maybe 2015. Gosh, I don't feel old.
I
feel so old. I can't believe that this is like 3-4 years after school. It's a lot. You're an artist. The artist is like the canopy of everything you do.
Yes, of course it is.
So what inspired music? What made you start music?
Well, the thing is, I have always been a lover of music, like right from the start. It's just that somewhere along the line, I think after secondary school, waiting to get admission into the university, I met this guy that was like, he was a producer, and he always like told me to come to the studio, come check out what was going on in the studio. And then one day he just told me, go into the booth to do something. And then I think I did Nicki Minaj Super Bass.
Are you
inspired?
Yes,
I love Nicki as at then. Like I used to dress like Nicki, do the whole
For real, do we have pictures on it? Do you guys want to see?
We have
pictures.
She stopped
me
photos then, so like everything is, but I don't have them at all. But like as at then, even my first single was like it was called Barbie Me. That was my first single as at then. So
for real?
Yeah, so he, my producer, his name Ovie the Creator, he's also like a YouTuber too. He drops like sick beats on YouTube. So he inspired me and he kept pushing me to keep doing songs. Then we launched like a gospel album. I think I was 15 then.
15?
Yeah, we launched like a gospel album. He was the one, like this guy literally sold his laptop to make sure that happened.
Where is he now?
He's in France right now. Yeah, so
hi Ovie. Shout out to you.
Basically he did that, and he just urged me and pushed me on and stuff. So I went to school. When I went to the university, there was school and everything came crashing. You had to focus on school at the same time, music and everything. Yeah, and I was trying to just work with the both of them, but I think somewhere along the line after school, I knew I didn't want to do anything else. I wanted to do like music. Like this is really what I want to do, because I feel happy creating it. Even when sometimes things are not going my way, it's like a pleasurable feeling. Like even if it's hard, it's pleasurably hard.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, it's like exactly. So it's a passion and something like I really want to do. So yeah, and also finding out that my father used to be like a musician when he was younger, so it just made it possible for me to say, okay, this is in my blood, you know. So yeah.
Did he release any music?
As at then, he didn't really chase it because he had parents breathing down on him to follow like
typical
yes,
African
exactly. So he
home.
didn't, but then he used to like do performances. Like I think then they used to just sing at shows and everything, but unlike now and stuff. So yeah.
Let me ask you, in school I knew you won so many awards. I don't know why you don't blow your horn enough. Like you deserve a lot of accolades to have been able to hold it down till this particular point.
Yeah.
I've known you since, let's say, 200 300 level,
Yeah.
if I'm correct, maybe even 100 level.
Yeah.
And you've won rap awards. In school, how difficult was it to do music and at the same time your studies? Like, how were you able to cope and still win awards? Though, don't forget that part. You are winning awards while still making music and going to school. God damn, that's a lot.
The truth of the matter is I was failing in school.
That's my dears, is the tea.
The truth of the matter is I was failing in school. You understand? Like, but somewhere around like 300 400 level, I was like, okay, I don't want to spend an extra year in school, so I had to like buckle up, you know, and I had to get like a guy that used to teach me. Like he used to come to the house every time to come and teach me one or two things that I found hard to understand. So, and you know, it wasn't, but exam hall we had backups too. No, everything. But basically, it wasn't easy. But I focused so much on music more than school. But somewhere along the line, I knew I had to create the balance. Like even in my 400 level, that was where I even slowed down. I wasn't doing music or going for shows anymore because I just wanted to be done with everything, my project and all of that. So when I was done, I knew that okay, I had to prepare myself to, you know, do this. I chose not to take a 9 to 5. I chose not to get a job. I just prefer to do anything freelance to support myself on the side, and then go into music.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we all figured out our school life at 300 400 level. That's when everybody picked up. Okay,
exactly.
You decided to not do 9 to 5 after school.
Yeah.
How is that working out? Because in Nigeria, I mean, if you're watching this video, as of when you're watching this video, you know that this country is completed. Just say it in the comments, you know what we're talking about.
Upside down.
Yeah, exactly. And to not have a 9 to 5 is like shooting yourself in the foot. So how have you been able to cope without a 9 to 5 and still pursuing music that actually involves a lot of capital? I can tell you for free, to do anything music is expensive, honey. It's expensive. So how have you been able to cope?
I'll just say it's like the grace of God, because I've understood something, that when the talent of a man maketh way for him, even in the Bible it says so. So long as I know that this is my passion and this is something I want to do, God always makes a way.
Yeah.
And now it might not seem like it because there's no huge capital, there's no anything, but truth of the matter is 50k might feel like 500k for me at this particular time for a particular project, and it's going to come out exactly how it should, and people start to fall in line because it's my passion. This is what I told God I want to do. This is what I want to do. You understand? So when I'm doing it, it's like people fall in line. I don't even have to try too much. People just want to do it because of course they see the vision, they see the image, they see who you can be and who you are already. So they just want to be a part of it already. They want to fall in line, they want to support up until that point where we're going to get to where it's going to be possible for everything to do perfectly just be how exactly I want it to be. Yes, but as for now, I believe that it's just the grace of God that has been keeping me and Gary.
I remember in school you dropped this song, Corner.
Okay, yeah.
And that song did really well. I'm going to keep the video on the screen so you guys can see.
Okay, I heard this bit blue black like the wood boy. I ain't gonna lie, man, I ain't from the wood boy. Rappers from the gangster like they from the wood boy. Give him lame legs, head'll make you wanna puke, boy. I bust your head like what? Always on the grill like it's a salad and blood. I don't beef nobody, y'all niggas know.
superstar. But before that song, do you think there was a song that was probably underrated? You know, there are songs that people you produce and you be like, this song deserves more love, but you just did not get the attention it needed. Was there any song you felt that came before Konao?
No, the thing is, I did mainly features in school. Konao was like 1 out of 2 songs that I released in school, and you know, it actually had enough attention that it needed, and you know, it was just at that point it was just okay. You know, it was just okay. I'm thinking of another song. I think I can't even think of anything. I just always believe that whatever I drop, you know, it even goes beyond my expectations. Like when I think, you know, I drop something and I see like a vision in it, most of the times it goes beyond my expectations.
And Kona did really well.
Yes, it did really well. Like right now, even Bonfire, when I dropped that also, it went beyond my expectation, because you know, I was just like, my friends and families gonna watch it, but I had other people. It's streaming in other countries now. Like when you check on, you know, like I've not even promoted it yet, but the fact that it's actually already doing well in some other places, people are listening to it in some other places. It just makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like,
Speaking of features, you did a feature recently that has been topping charts. Like I said, blow your trumpet, Miss Tovia. Focus did so.
Say you want to dance, say you want to dance. DJ play my song now, turn it up right now. Say you want to dance.
So, what is the creative process behind each song?
I got hit up by Valvin and El Kali. They played like different beats for me. They told me, oh, this is one, like they played the songs Amapiano. So they played it for me in the studio. Mr. Mars was the producer that produced it, so they played it for me in the studio, and they just kept telling me, oh, okay, this is what they want to focus on this particular song. That was focused, and I was like, okay, I just need to go home, because I think I came under short notice, so I couldn't like record that day, so I just told them to send the beats for me. Then I needed to go home and, you know, run 1 or 2 things. But the thing is, I missed it. Like I literally didn't even know what to write. But I think when it was due for us to actually write the song, and I was already on my Uber down to the hotel, because we recorded in a hotel. So I was already on my way to the hotel, and I just wore my headphones, and then I just started listening to it, and I wrote it under 5 minutes on my way to the studio to go and record.
So God like, blessed some people and forgot the rest, because how do you write a song in 5 minutes?
I just wrote it like under 5 minutes, because I just played it, but I'd already been playing the beats in my head. And it's Amapiano. What I just understand about Amapiano is it makes you want to dance, it makes you want to just move your body. It wasn't like a low beat, it was an upbeat tempo and everything. So I felt like it needed something like that, so I just had to give it something like that.
Before we go into the downsides of music, which is like the main issues we have in the music industry right now, I know that you have an album coming up.
Okay, yes.
I know we're not like supposed to give out any secrets and it's top class, right? It's classified. But can you say what is birthing this album?
Okay, first of all, it's like I won't call it an album, I call it an EP.
Oh yeah, it's an EP,
extended play.
Yeah,
so it's gonna consist of 5 to 6 songs. I'm still making up my mind about it, and it's just basically like an introduction to me as an artist. I've been dropping singles for a while. I'm still gonna drop a single before the EP comes out. And you know, it's just gonna be like an introduction to, because a lot of people just hear this sound and they get that sound and I'm a very versatile artist, so I don't tend to stay in a box when it comes to music. So it's just gonna be like an introduction to the different things I can do, and it's called Utopia, coined from Utopia. So I like to believe that everything is perfect. Utopia is like a word of perfection. So in me, my sound, I'm just calling it Utopia. There's like an artistic side to that. You know, I don't know how
the name is so catchy.
Yeah, just like an introduction, like introducing my fans and the ones who are going to love what they hear, like the new fans that are gonna come up, introducing them to my world, to my sound, to me as an artist. It's something I believe like a lot of people are going to love.
Yeah.
I have Brimo on it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, I have Brimo on it and all of that. Like we already have his vocals down, so I'm sure, you know, we're going to have like people who would really fuck with the sound.
You drop a date? Is it a date? You want to drop a date? No
nah,
date?
But let's just say May, June. So you
my
guys, management, you know, they're all like, you know,
the music industry, everything, that the business in the music industry is a lot. We understand. So you guys, if you're watching this, expect Utopia coming May, June. And then you can follow her on Instagram. Her handle is on the screen, so follow her so that you don't miss out when we're doing TikTok videos and reels, and then you're wondering who is this artist. You met her here on my channel first, okay? Okay, I saw a video, a real video from Ceejay. Do you know Ceejay? She's an artist as well.
Yes, I think so.
And she did this reel talking about like music industry and
voice activation required.
Thor.
Access denied.
Thor, son of Odin.
Access denied.
God of Thunder.
Access denied.
Strongest Avenger.
Access denied.
Strongest Avenger.
Access denied.
Damn you, Stark. Point Break.
Welcome, Point Break.
it feels like you either have to date the person or like date someone prominent, or you have sex with someone. Basically it's either of the two. So what is your thoughts on, there's always this idea or rumor going around that if you want to get signed to a label as an artist, especially a female artist, you either have to sleep with somebody or you're chilling with the big boys in court. And what do you have to say about that?
As a female, in any industry, it's most of what they get to face. It's not even just in the musical industry. It's also in every other industry too. You want to work in the bank, you have all it takes, but we need you to do this. I want you to. You want to work as a photographer for basically they do that a lot.
Yeah.
So it happens, and it's something that I'm just believing as the world gets better. I'm very progressive in nature. I'm very I believe that things are going to be better. So people get to see more of the value of you as an artist, what you bring to the table, rather than your body or your curves or what you bring to the other room. You understand where I'm coming from? So basically that is, it's prominent, it's there no matter how hard we try to hide it.
Can you say you've experienced it?
Yes, I have.
Like somebody has told you, if you sleep with me, I will do this.
He didn't really say sleep with me. He said he has a friend that wanted to invest in me.
Okay, comes
under his
investment,
label.
yeah?
Yes, he wants to invest in me under his label.
Yeah.
And I'll just have to date the guy. I wasn't allowed to date anybody.
Okay.
But date the guy.
Okay.
And it was quite like a very attractive offer. But at the moment, I knew that it was going to cut my creativity.
Yes.
Because they would try to make me be someone else. Even from the conversations we were having about, I want you to, we'll put you on a diet. You have to be this sexy because you're going to be wearing this clothes and that clothes and everything.
Oh, that's...
You can bring her. You're going to be wearing, I want you to dress like this, your lyrics. Thank you.
And finally, guys, Kozo makes an appearance. Say hi, Kozo. Show her. Say hi, Kozo. Hi. She's so small.
Of course, he said he liked me and stuff, and I didn't feel the same way about him, so I couldn't take the offer. I couldn't take up the offer. So, it's something that I believe females experience a lot in the industry. Aside the sex aspect, the recognition. Like recently, there was a show that happened I'm not going to call names because I'm trying to be very respectful. But there was a show here in Abuja, and all the headliners were guys. no female. And I actually went to complain. You know, like I was there. I went for the show because, of course, most of my favorite artists were coming and stuff. So I went for the show, and you know, I was just like, why are there no females?
Did you get an answer? Did you get a response?
They were just like,
did they even give you audience?
They tried to, but he looked like he was just trying to say, oh, okay, let me do this for you. But then he wasn't being straightforward with me. It still boils down to the first fact.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I could sense that vibe already coming. So I was just like, you know what, like I'm just going to have to work harder. I'm a female artist in my city, Abuja, but you know, like you tell me, you know, you can't really pull me on stage because you don't know me. Then how else are people supposed to know me? I'm doing music, I'm good, you can listen to my sound. You understand? So there's hardly support from you know the industry
shows.
I don't exactly, and I'm not even saying I'm not even saying it's a male dominated industry. No, because there are females in the background too. There are females doing stuff too, but they should also become aware of the fact that other females like them too need to be recognized.
Speaking of females being in the background, once you're female and there's a female at the back,
the idea of the competition.
Yeah, the competition.
Yes.
That two females cannot shine.
Two
females cannot wear the crown. Two females. Do you think that because there is that idea, they kind of push only one female artist, or they try to limit the amount of female artists that come out? Do you think there's that?
Well, like I said before, I am very progressive. My mind is progressive, meaning things. That's how I think.
Yeah.
It's believe that okay, the sky is big enough for everybody star to shine. You understand? So, I think they should understand that there is an orientation in our society amongst females. I'm actually writing a song on that.
Okay.
In the sense that you know, a female sees another female, and you see a competition rather than a sister. You see a competition rather than, you know, another female in the same struggle
someone
which
you can
someone you can relate, because we go through the same struggle. So it only makes sense that we relate more than hating ourselves for no good cause.
About labels, do you think labels stop or limit your creativity? We see a lot of battles. I mean, not just the Nigerian music industry, international music industry. There seems to be like this battle between labels and artists. They speak on creativity when you drop your music. Since you have like an insider information, do you think labels limit artists and try to make artists become another person just to sell?
Yes, I would say it depends on the label.
Okay.
Now there's some labels that are so backward. They're always looking at the market. They're looking at, you know, you have to be this certain way.
Yeah.
They don't understand that every artist is born different.
Yeah.
You come with different morals, come with different values, come with different sounds.
Exactly.
Your sounds are not coming from just anywhere. They're coming from you.
Yes.
Within the God in you.
Yeah.
You understand? So basically you cannot tell this person how to create a sound, and some labels are beginning to learn and understand that, and they are beginning to just grow with the artist and follow their flow. I feel like labels should just totally be focused on monetizing this creative art as it comes, as formless, as raw, as rigid, whatever, as it comes. You can be able to say, okay, this is a little bit too much, this is a little bit too small. You know, you can make corrections here and there, but not be rigid with those corrections. You understand? Yes, that is it happens. A lot of labels actually do that, especially here in our country, where you know there's like only one way of thinking for everybody most of the times. So it's good that a lot of labels, like I believe Maven, when you check the artists, you see that they're not just doing the regular stuff anymore. They are breaking barriers and stuff. That kind of artist that would not really let a label, you know, tell me how to be creative, because that is why I'm under your label. I'm bringing the creative aspect, you're bringing the managerial aspect of it. So it does not make sense for you to tell me how to create
music,
the kind of sounds, because when it comes to me, it comes directly from my source. It comes with the how the video should be. It comes with who should even listen to this music. You understand?
Yeah.
So basically, it's more like just listen to me and be open-minded. Yeah.
If we're like to name like artists, female artists in Nigeria, you call Tiwa, you call Thames, you call Tenny, then you call
Tovia. T. You
Nice.
T's.
But that makes sense. So like every top female artist starts with a T.
You get it. You get it.
You see where we're heading.
You get it.
But yeah, you understand where I'm going. Like
Yeah.
there's just a very limited amount of female artists. What do you think about that?
Like I said earlier, you remember the conversation we had about the support?
Yeah.
I respect those females because you get to know that they worked
Really
extra
hard.
hard to be where they are at whatever level it is. It's not even, people are going to take you for granted. It's
For
not
sure.
even, it's no joke. People are going to take you for granted. People
Yeah.
are going to think, oh, you're just going to go get married someday and start bearing children. And you
Yeah.
know, when guys are doing that, you know, married, bearing children, they
Yeah.
are still considered as stars. But once a female is doing that,
Yeah.
she's like off the market. You understand? It takes like consistency and like very, very strong females to actually, and you have to work twice as hard than
be
the
able to
guys
stay
to
there.
prove yourself, to be able to stay and to be on the top of your game.
So what are you going to say to your future self? You're already a superstar, and I know you're going to be watching this video and you're going to look back at yourself and say, oh, I did this interview with Ceejay. So what are you going to be telling your future self? So talk to your future self. What are you going to say? What is the one thing you're going to tell your future self right now?
Hi girl,
Hi, girl!
we did it. We did it.
And that's on period.
And I know you're having the best time of your life right now, and I'm so proud of you for everything you've been doing and for all the effort you've put in. I hope you're happy, and I hope that you feel like, you know, you feel like the greatest, like how you've always felt. And, you know, like, I just wish you the best. And I know that you are, you know, in this place where you've always wanted to be. So yeah, I love you and I'm rooting for you.
I love you too. I hope you come back for part 2. At that time, we'll be at a bigger studio. So
You know.
That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. Please follow her on Instagram. She's at real_Tovia. I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and on YouTube at
Yeah, music.
yes. Please follow her. Her handles are actually on the screen. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell somebody, to tell another person to do what?
Subscribe.